Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Near Oracle, and today we are going to be working on the new November theme and spread. I'm super excited for this because in my last subscription box from Archer and Olive, it was Dark Academia themed, and I was so inspired by it. You'll be seeing a lot of those items here in this video. If you're curious about what is in that subscription box, go ahead and click on the top right corner to find out. This washi tape is actually the core of my inspiration for this dark, romantic Victorian theme that we'll be incorporating in November's spread today. The month at a glance, I actually printed out from my Cricut, and I am so in love with how it turned out. It's just beautiful. As for the pen, it actually came with the Archer and Olive, the subscription box. The gel pens are so gorgeous. They show up so beautifully on darker paper. And so you'll be seeing those a lot in today's video as well. Now, initially, I only had a theme planned for November. I didn't actually plan out exactly how each page was going to look. I think it's a lot more fun that way. It gives you a little bit more freedom to kind of work with what you have, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. And oh my gosh, I gotta say, it's one of my favorite themes so far. Scotch tape has some really cool sparkly washi tape. However, don't be fooled, this is one from Michaels and it does not work as well as it should. Overall, I feel like it really helped tie in the romantic Victorian theme, which is what we're really going for. Originally, with this vinyl cutout for November, I was trying the transfer tape and it was not working out for me. I struggled for like a good 30 minutes just to get the dang thing off. But I decided that, you know what, we're gonna try a different method. After a very long and arduous journey, I was finally able to get it in place, and I'm so happy I didn't give up because it looks beautiful. So here I decided to be adventurous for this month. I decided to give waterfall tabs a try. Oh my gosh. It was very nerve-wracking, but I'm so glad I did it. I decided to try and incorporate something a little different, which was inspired by a journaling YouTuber. Her name is Joshi Corin, I believe. I'll leave her down in the description below. So what this is going to be, it's going to be what is called a Sparklist page. Now it's essentially a brain dump, except the name is a lot cuter than brain dump. And basically it's a list that you can compile and put here of things that you need to do this month, and then from there prioritize which ones need to get done first, whether if it's editing or doing some fixes on your house or maybe paying a bill that you've been putting off. That way it's all in one place. That way you can see it right when you open up to November. So during the month of October, I actually incorporated a memories spread just like this. However, I haven't printed out the photos I need to yet, but I'm really excited to do so. So I figured, you know what, let's incorporate it into November's as well. I really like the idea of keeping just a little scrapbook page for memories, because I don't know about you, I like going back and looking and just seeing the highlights of that month. So I thought it would be cute for November as well. Again, this washi tape I thought would be perfect to peek just behind the first spread, and I think it just really tied everything together. These stickers are from Archer and Olive's last subscription, and I couldn't help myself. I really wanted to use the hourglass and some of the books just to tie everything in together. Ultimately, I wanted to make this memories spread super simple. That way I can incorporate lots of photos, lots of writing, and things like that. And I think it turned out super, super cute. So for this, I wanted to create another YouTube ideas, post videos, and notes. So I decided to go in with this scrapbook paper that Archer and Olive sent to me as well. It looks more gray on screen, but in real life, it's actually a really pretty green. What's really interesting about this scrapbook paper is that it is lightly dot gridded. So you don't have to worry about having to write straight because the dot grids are there, and it's really, really quite nice. So this sparkly gold washi tape is from a Scotch washi tape set. I will be linking everything I use down in the description box below. Just know it looks a little less yellow on screen, but it really helped tie everything in together. And let's just say a little bit of this goes a long way. Again, I wasn't really sure what to use for the center of this because I didn't pre-plan my pages, like how they should look. I just kind of went with it, and I just said, you know what, let's just use that beautiful washi tape again. So here I'm just writing out YouTube ideas, notes, and posted videos, and I think it turned out beautiful. I'm so happy with it. So for this page setup, some of you might recognize what I'm talking about, some of you maybe not so much, but hear me out. So for this page setup, I decided I wanted to incorporate more of my tabletop game notes and ideas, and also keep track of like which adventures we're doing or campaigns. Essentially what I'm talking about are tabletop games like Dungeons and Dragons. My mod Otaku and I have joined the Pathfinder Society, and boy, let me tell you, it is so much fun. Since we've been going to these games maybe a couple times a week, I wanted to incorporate it into my journal because it is something that, one, not only is a lot of fun, but it really helps me get out of the house and socialize with others. Here I'm using this adorable dice washi tape. I was able to find this at the last convention I went to, and I thought this was the perfect occasion to use this, and I'm so glad I did. So when it comes to Pathfinders, I realized that building characters and having a group that you really enjoy playing with and having a good game master is really, really important. I gotta say, I'm very new to Pathfinder. I bring my handy dandy notebook everywhere I go, and I figured, you know what? Let's make a dedicated page so that I can keep track of everything. So here I'm actually incorporating a mini list, which is for my eyes only. For those of you who are GMs that I have played with in real life, you'll know who you are, and don't worry, you'll be on my favorite GM list. For those of you who don't really know what I'm talking about, GMs are the people who lay out the story for you and really can make or break the gameplay. Granted, I know the groups are also very important, but GMs, to me, good GMs are very hard to come by. And this year, I've been very fortunate to find a couple that I really, really love. I think this spread turned out so cute. And I also found some dragon stickers I printed out to incorporate, and also incorporate some sparkles because who doesn't love a sparkly D20? Thank you so much for joining me in this November spread. I absolutely love the romantic, dark Victorian theme. If you guys are interested in my live streams, come over and join me over on Twitch at Near Oracle. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. And I see you next time.